789-6683. Look for the yellow signs.
All right, thank you very much. Let's see, it is 7, and make it 6 minutes before 8 o'clock. Beautiful looking Wednesday morning. You made it to the middle of the week. Thank you for tuning in. It's just a gorgeous day. There was first time, I think, in a long time, there was no mention of rain in the forecast, at least the one I did. I wasn't paying attention to the one that FN did, so I don't know. I mean, I just don't trust that report. Every single day there's been rain, so it's hard to believe there's none today.
Yeah.
Galen, boy, slaughtered his name, didn't I? Galen Unol is up in Atlanta right now. He is working hard at Dragon Con. I'll get it right. And of course, he reminds us of the importance of donating blood. And good morning, Galen. How you doing?
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Pretty good. Did you hear the update on the guy from the Lake Butler shooting?
Yeah, I got a call yesterday at about 2 o'clock.
Yeah, he died. For those who don't know. Yeah, well, you guys really tried. I mean, I didn't even realize until we got that call from Linda yesterday that LifeSouth had all kinds of a campaign going on in Union County.
Well, and that was all a result because of the family members and friends who just wanted to give blood. And
My
so
goodness.
we were just, that's what we do, just support the community and whatever they want us to do and however they can help us with the mission.
Just a hard, sad, horrible, disturbing story, that whole thing. So,
yeah.
Anyway, well, how do we go from that to something silly? Well, it did help us remember the importance of why you do what you do. You know, and the fact that you've teamed up with us to help you do it was just a disaster in the making, obviously.
I
It went over like a lead balloon, didn't it?
Well, it's difficult, and you get attached. I've never met the man, never met him. I didn't have that opportunity, but and that's what comes out is the staff gets connected to the family when we deal with a story like this, and more often than not, it ends up fine. With everybody going home, but that's not what life is about.
Well, with the amount of
life is about death.
With the amount of blood that Mr. Griffiths needed, it probably was hugely serious. Fortunately, one of the 4 men that the shooter shot is okay. The bullet broke his arm, but that's about it.
Thank God.
God was there for every one of them, even those who died. And I'm not a preacher, and I'm not trying to convince anybody of anything. That's just what I believe, So.
Mm-hmm. And
it's just tough.
And one of the good things that came out of this is probably the awareness that people do need blood to live. And just because of this incident and making it public with Mr. Griffiths, maybe this is going to be part of an 8-week regimen for some people.
Yeah,
just
that's right.
going to go on an ongoing basis now.
That's right.
Well, and I tell people this all the time. No one can guarantee life. What blood donation does is it gives somebody, it buys them a little time. It buys a little time so the surgeons can do their job.
Yeah, right.
So that the body can heal, and that's really all we can do.
Well, the point you made yesterday that really was important to underscore was the fact that the actual blood that was first given to him was blood that was given 3 days before he was even shot. Mm-hmm. Right? Am I right about the 3-day number?
Yeah, that's absolutely. And to be honest with you, even the people who donated on Sunday and yesterday, that probably never got to them.
Right.
I mean, it's just because of the way it works, but it's just tough.
Well, anyways, how are things in Atlanta?
They're good. Weather's fantastic. Went to a baseball game last night.
You did?
It was great.
What, a professional?
Yeah.
What
Yeah, I went
what
to the
level?
Braves game.
Okay. Wow.
The Atlanta Braves.
I bought Braves.
Yeah, you did.
I bought Braves game tickets years ago. My nephews and my son were all really excited about the Atlanta Braves. Mm-hmm. They caught that fever for some reason. So I went. Remember, I bought.
Yeah, I do.
I bought tickets for everybody. We're all going to go up there, and they went on strike.
That's right. They went on strike.
That was a long time ago.
They got
well,
the
yeah,
money.
when Alex was little, I can't remember how old they were. When was the strike? Do you remember?
92.
Okay.
He was 6 then.
Is that right? Well,
Yeah.
but
93?
I remember I was going to drive them all up to Atlanta. We were going to go to the game. We were all excited, and then they went on strike.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I guess I got my money back. I'm not.
Yeah, I can't remember, but boy, it's not about the money. It's about the disappointment that people face when they count on something to happen and it does not.
So we never
Fair
got to
enough.
go. So the only professional team I've ever taken Alex to, besides the Devil Rays,
Yes.
was the Mets. Yeah,
Yeah.
was the Mets, right?
Yeah.
All right. So you're in Atlanta. You're at Dragon Fest. Have you seen any costumes yet?
Dragon Con.
Sorry. Have you seen any costumes yet?
Con. I was
It
gonna
doesn't start until Friday.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay. Well. So let me tell you the premise behind today's.
Officially, it doesn't start till Friday.
Do you know what today's topic is by chance?
No.
No,
I
okay.
can't watch online right now. I don't know.
It's not working. Okay. Well, anyway, the idea that we were talking about this yesterday, I guess it was at Dragon Con. You will see more than one.
If it happens in Ocala,
Stop it!
It happens here.
Where did that
What's
come
happening
from?
here? I don't
All
know.
right. So anyway, where was I? It comes out that you will see more than one person in the same costume.
Yes.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Okay. So it's like seeing
You'll
twins
see an entire squad of stormtroopers.
of stormtroopers. Yes, and Princess Leia's, right?
And you'll see at least, I'll probably see at least 15 Princess Leia.
will you see any Miley Cyrus's like bending over? Any of that going on up there?
It happened too early. You may see one person or two have it.
Yeah, there's going to be 1 or 2 people that come in with that costume and that big old finger pointing up on their hand.
Not a lot of time to make it. I mean, that one's going to be tough.
And was the guy behind Miley? Was he wearing a Beetlejuice costume? What was that?
That
I
looked
don't
like
know.
it.
I didn't see it.
You didn't see
I
it?
just heard about it.
Black and
Oh,
white. It
really?
looked like Beetlejuice.
Oh,
No.
okay. Well, anyway, so you're going to see some twins, and that's the topic today. I've got twins, some interesting stories about twins.
Nice.
You ready for this? Okay, interesting
Yeah,
stories.
that was a long, windy road.
I know.
Subway.
I'm trying to explain where it came from.
Where did it come from?
From the idea that you were going to see more than one costume. It's like twins.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right.
All right, so here we go. 10 weeks into her pregnancy, when she was told she was going to have twins, doctors told her that it was really triplets.
Wow.
And
Who is she?
Tessa Montavia. Yeah, I should have told you her name. Tessa Montavia. Anyway, they got it wrong because she gave birth to quadruplets. And she had, but they were not really quadruplets. What they were was 2 sets of twins.
Wow.
She was carrying 2 sets of twin boys and odds of 70 million to 1. She and her husband named the boys Ace, Blaine, Cash, and Dylan to give him an alphabetical order naming thing.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
So she yelled at him, ABCD, get in here.
The ABCD babies. The ABCD babies.
Isn't that amazing?
So, they conceived twice.
Wow.
Well, she did.
Same dad, though, right?
I got that story later, Robin. I got that story later.
Okay.
All right. All right. In 1994, police arrested Ronald after he tried to strangle his wife.
Oh.
What confused them was the fact that Ronald was already in jail for another case of spousal abuse. It turns out that his brother, Donald, didn't think his brother would be able to handle jail and had taken his place for the 4th time.
Oh, my gosh.
When he was asked why he would do such a thing, he said it was simply out of love and concern for his brother. But it goes on. Donald had also taken Ronald's place in the Army in the 1970s and went to Korea for him.
Really?
On the face, it seems like a lovely story about one twin protecting his wife-beating brother.
Uh-huh.
But Ronald must not have felt the same about Donald if you let him go to Korea and in jail
Yeah.
several times. Anyway, there you go.
And what about the fingerprint thing? I mean, you'd think that would have been a clue
Yeah, really.
to the authorities.
That
I
doesn't.
think it's hard to get fingerprints of somebody choking you on the neck.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
All right, here's another one.
Gosh.
This is twins were born in 2008 to Mia Washington. But she noticed they looked a little different from one another. So she decided to run a paternity test, which revealed that the twins had different fathers.
Ooh.
She admitted
What?
she cheated on her husband, and she had been impregnated by both men within 48 hours of each other.
So are they still considered twins?
They are twins, not biologically, but they were born at the same time. But they're also half brothers.
Oh, gee.
Twins, but half brothers.
They have the same mother, and they were born at the same time.
Yeah,
Two different
fathers.
dads.
two different fathers. Yeah,
So
Wow.
they're paternal twins.
there's something.
Wow.
That's
Maternal twins.
Maternal twins.
Whatever.
Wow.
Here's another one.
Wow, that's crazy.
Wilma and Willem Stewart.
Can you imagine a court case for that?
Yeah,
I will only pay for half of everything.
that's right.
By the way, her husband said, "Don't worry, I'll stick by you. Everybody makes mistakes, so he's raising both of them."
Oh, well, good for
He's
him.
a better man than she is.
Yes, that's right.
All right, here's the
He's gonna
story
pay.
that'll keep you talking all day long, Galen. This is the one. This is the one I might not be able. I might not be able to get past. Wilma
That
and
last one has still got my head scratching. I'm going to tell you that. Keep going.
it's funny. Wilma and Willem Stewart discovered that the twins they had conceived by in vitro fertilization also had different fathers.
Nice.
Some of Willem's sperm was accidentally mixed with the sperm of another man
How does that happen?
in the laboratory.
Gee.
And Wilma ended up carrying both of their children.
What did it do? Fall off the shelf?
By the way, that man was located. He said he was happy to allow his son to be raised by the Stewarts. What
I bet he is.
the heck? How does that happen, Galen?
I don't know. I'm just imagining the lawsuit that came.
Exactly. Against the laboratory.
All right, now hold on a minute.
We mixed in some of this, we mixed in some of that, and here's your baby.
Now put on your Columbo hat for a second.
I mean, just imagine if it was like of a different race.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, yeah, we're twin brothers. No, you're not.
oh, that's happened before. There's been stories like that.
I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito.
Oh, yeah.
But now put on your suspicious hat for a second here.
All right.
She says, I don't know how it's possible. Right? Mm-hmm. And so they make
Okay.
up this story. Well, the sperm must have been mixed up. Now, did you ever see the movie? I have seen some movies, The Right Stuff.
Yes.
You know?
I've seen that movie.
Where the nurse says, come on, guys, we got to have a sample.
That's right. That's right.
Right?
It doesn't spill over.
No, how can it?
Not that I'm aware of.
So what do you think? I mean, what do you think really happened?
Well, maybe they were playing parlor games, you know? I can shoot further than you. Whoops.
That was another one of our
Rebound.
favorite segments, parlor games.
Yeah, that was. Oh my gosh, forgot about that one.
All right, let me tell you
So
about
what happened, Larry?
Well, that was it. They found the other guy, and he said, well, that's okay. You can raise my kid. That's okay with me.
So
Wow, I don't know.
did he verify he was a sperm donor then? The
It
other
doesn't
guy?
say. It doesn't say.
Oh, okay.
Well, he obviously was. Whether he did
Yeah.
it with the
Yeah,
in vitro.
they found him and they had his DNA. Yeah, they had him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You apparently are the father. Oh, I wasn't nowhere near that piece of glass.
Yeah.
Right.
I just donated for the money.
Wow.
Gosh. Wow.
The Huang sisters are the next ones on the list. Their names are Sul, Sol, and Mill. They are all identical quadruplets that were born in a South Korean hospital in 1989. And here's what's interesting about them. They all work at the same job in one of the leading hospitals in all of Northeast Asia, which happens to be the same hospital they were all born in.
Wow.
And in May, Sul, Sol, and Mill had a joint wedding because Sol was married a year earlier.
Oh.
Otherwise, 3 of the 4 had a wedding at the same time.
Oh my gosh.
Now, here's a funny one. Listen to this one.
Boy, that father with
Two
the
men
expense.
marry 2 women. The men are twins, the women are twins. Right?
Okay.
The 4 of them open up a restaurant. It's open from 6 a.m. till 3 a.m. The customers always see them in there. There becomes a rumor. These are not humans. These are robots. They are here. They are here at 4 a.m. They are here at 7 p.m. They're never out of here. They're only closed 3 hours a day. The answer was eventually released on the Today Show.
Oh, that's funny.
And turns out they kind of did it on purpose.
Wow.
How about that?
That's funny.
The next one, Lily and Gillian are twins who were born in China and were separated after being put up for adoption.
Oh.
Both adoptive couples were members of the same message board, and when they were told that their papers had been approved, they all posted photos online of the children they were going to bring home.
Oh.
One of them said, hey, they got the wrong picture. They got our kid.
What?
The other group said, that's right. You got my kid. We got your kid. No.
Oh, my gosh.
No, we have the same. We have twins. Well, anyway, both of the adoptive families live in Canada, only about 250 miles apart. So the families have become friends. The two girls visit each other all the time. I guess it was girls. Did I say boys?
Oh.
And the two girls speak to each other every night over Skype.
Wow.
How about that, huh?
And they're twins and they split them up. Gosh.
Was it?
Wow, that's brutal.
Well,
Yeah.
at least they didn't kill them.
I wonder if when you're on Skype with your twin.
Is that option B?
No, that wasn't in there. No.
I mean, you split them up or kill them.
Yeah.
That's A and B. That's our. Oh, okay. I guess we'll split them up.
When
That
you
was pretty drastic.
when you first used Skype, did you ever say which one is me, the big one or the little one? No, because you know
No.
your own face.
Yeah.
Right?
But if you're twins, the first time you use Skype, you say, "Oh, there I am. Oh no, that one's me."
Oh, yeah.
No, they could tell each other apart.
They do. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, here's
What a story.
another twin story. Almost 1.5 billion people in China. And that's what makes this story incredible. Zhang Yang and Liu Yanggang were put up for adoption and separated in 1972. Zhang was taken to Chengdu and Liu was taken to Nijiang. Then 40 years later, a friend of Zhang's was in Nijiang where he spotted who he thought was Liu among the other 4 million people that live there. He found the resemblance so uncanny that he insisted on setting up a meeting between the two of them. Anyway, they flew 124 miles to meet each other and, of course, became friends and became aware of the fact that they were twins.
Wow.
1.5 billion people, and somebody found the twin. That's pretty cool.
Wow. That is pretty cool. I mean, what are the chances of just walking down the street and all of a sudden seeing that?
All right, here's another one.
1.4 million. Billion, I mean.
That's right.
The next set of twins were born 87 days apart.
Oh.
That's what makes this story interesting.
Are they rabbits?
They're both biological twins, but the girl who has the earlier birthday was born severely premature. They did not think she was going to survive, but she has. And so the two girls, by the way, yesterday was their birthday, August 27th.
Oh, happy
birthday.
birthday. Well, so they both survived.
Both
then.
survived, both still little girls. It's not a long ago story. That was in Ireland.
Wow.
In Ireland.
Gosh.
All right.
Crazy.
All right, here's one. An unnamed set of twins in Belgium. This was two men. They won the right to euthanasia near the end of last year.
Oh.
Both men were born deaf, and they had been inseparable most of their lives. They both worked as cobblers. They lived together. The men made the decision to be euthanized after they discovered they were both going blind.
Oh.
Already deaf, neither one of them could bear living without seeing the other. So they made a deal and did whatever they needed to do to commit euthanasia, commit suicide on December 14th of last year.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh.
You know, the sad part is they never saw it coming. Oh, it's a really bad joke.
No, that's a good joke. That's a good joke.
That was
Really
good.
bad.
You know, on morning shows, you're allowed to do jokes like that.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I mean, you got to have that. That's a horrible story. All I can think about is they never saw it coming. I don't know.
Yeah, no, that was good. That was
That was
good.
very good.
You're still going to be talking about the spilled sperm later on. I know it.
Yeah, I'm not kidding you. I'm still scratching my head on that. 87 days apart.
Oh, that one. Oh, that one. Okay.
I'm like, what would they do? Just stick the other one back in there?
Yeah,
No,
that's
you're
right.
not done cooking.
Yeah.
And from a mom standpoint, right?
Yeah, right.
It's like Well, heck, I'm still pregnant.
All right, here's another one. This is a story.
Are you breastfeeding while you're pregnant?
Have you ever
Oh,
seen?
there
There's
you
a
go.
lot of questions that are coming up.
You know what a nesting doll is, right?
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
What is it called, Robin?
Matryoshka.
Matryoshka. A nesting doll where you put
Yeah,
one.
they just keep coming out.
Right.
right.
So
I'm
this.
trying to think of what animal has an 87-day gestation period. Maybe they mixed a little of that sperm in there.
Maybe they're turtles.
No, they were
turtles. Like
She was
3
premature.
months?
The first one. I'm telling you.
It doesn't matter. It's my joke's funnier.
That is funny. Okay. All right. So here's a nesting doll kind of story. It's my last twin story. It's a story about a boy named Sanju who grew up in India, and he was a little bit rotund, a little bit heavy. In 1999, he was brought to the hospital. Doctors feared he had a massive tumor putting pressure on his diaphragm, which made it difficult for him to breathe. During the operation, the surgeon put his hand in Sanju's abdomen and felt another tiny hand inside.
Oh.
It was Sanju's dead twin brother who was developing
I've heard of these things happening.
developing inside of him.
Oh.
It's a condition known as fetus in fetu, also known as nesting dolls.
Oh. Gee.
I just made that up. Don't
They
believe
can give
that.
you 2 DNAs.
2 DNAs, yeah, probably.
Yeah, it can give you 2 separate DNAs.
It occurs when in the womb one twin is absorbed inside of the other and can survive inside of its sibling as a sort of a parasite. Usually both twins die. But in this case, the larger of the two survived and actually was living with his brother inside of him.
Oh, and how old was he when he went in for the operation? Does it say?
Uh,
He's a grown man.
So what do you do, though? Do you go in and have this surgery and say, yeah, kill my brother?
No, the brother was gone already. The brother was deceased. The
He's
twin,
inside him growing a hand.
the twin. Here you go. In Sanju's case, the twin inside of him had survived by attaching itself directly to the bloodstream, and although it was not a functional, conscious human, it did continue to grow and began to harm his health. So it doesn't say
And
how.
you know it wasn't didn't have a conscience.
Yeah, you would think. I don't know. How do they know that? I don't know.
Oh
What are you
my
gonna
gosh.
We're getting deep now, aren't we?
do? You getting bleeped?
No, deep.
Oh, deep. No,
Deep.
no, I don't bleep you.
No, you haven't bleeped me. I've asked you to bleep me before when I was talking about something. I forgot now. It'll come back to me.
But anyway, so
Oh,
so while they were being
oh.
born, the mother had the baby inside of her, and who had a baby inside of him. Therefore, the nesting doll.
Oh my
Comparison.
gosh.
There you
That's
go.
tragic.
It is, and they must have had to give the baby a name and have a funeral and stuff. You couldn't just. And how could they go all that
kind of
time
name
and
would you
not
give her?
know it was there?
Pieces.
Gee.
Bleep. Let me bleep that for a second. Hold on. Let me put that.
Yeah.
7 second
It was
delay.
either that. If it was a boy, you could call him Handy.
Oh goodness.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
So anyway, I
He
think.
just wanted to give him a helping hand.
Oh no.
Call him Hamburger Helper.
Oh no.
You know their mascot's a little hand?
Oh yeah, that's right. It is, isn't it?
You could have said I'm eating for two.
Should have bleeped me, Larry.
Oh.
I'm
I'm
telling
eating
you.
for two. That's okay. The whole thing was silent. Don't worry.
Yeah, nobody heard.
Robin, we need a segue from twin stories, which were kind of amazing, to donating blood.
Well, twin stories are amazing, and sometimes one twin might need blood donations, and maybe on the off chance the other twin isn't able to provide it, so you have to look to the outside with someone with the same blood type. So you never know what blood type is needed. So go to LifeSouth Community Blood Centers, donate 1 unit of blood so you can save a life and become an ambassador.
There you go.
Beautiful.
How many
Thank you.
how many ambassadors do you actually have?
How many what? Say that again?
Ambassadors. How many ambassadors does LifeSouth actually have?
I don't know.
It's a lot, right?
We don't really have any. Yeah, I mean, Robin recruits them every day.
I know. That's what I'm
It's
wondering.
not an official. It's not. We don't keep an official count.
Yeah.
In the thousands.
It's in the thousands. All right. Galen, where's the blood mobile
Caught me
today?
off guard with that one. No, I'm all flustered. We are back at the Walmart on Wedgwood Road.
The Walmart at Wedgwood Road, okay.
Oh, excellent.
And
There you go.
if you can't get down to Wedgwood Road, then go down Silver Springs Boulevard, right next door to the Cascades Office Complex,
That's right.
which is currently have some vacancies in there if you're looking for a place for your business, your office. Right next door to the
Got
Cascades.
the original carpet in there. A couple of them.
On the wall, too.
We got some
No extra charge.
extra carpet on the wall. The LifeSouth is there. What's the address on the boulevard?
1550. Oh, LifeSouth?
Yeah, LifeSouth. 1517? 16.
No, it's now you got me messed up.
It's 1700.
Something like that.
17
Yeah, I
something.
used to know it 4 or 5 seconds ago.
And of course, if you can't get there, right across the street from what used to be Piccadilly Cafeteria.
1607 East Silver Spring
1607.
Boulevard.
1607. Okay.
There you go.
You know, right across the street from LifeSouth used to be Piccadilly Cafeteria, and right here where we're broadcasting from used to be Piccadilly
That's available
Cafeteria.
real estate too.
And this
That's
was
right.
this was too. We're now occupying it.
Yeah.
And if you can't get to any of those places we just talked about, go to Dunellen.
That's right.
And where would you go specifically in Dunellen, Robin?
Right next door to Sweet Bay.
Hey,
All right.
You might catch some twins down there.
Yeah. We had some pretty twins on yesterday.
Yeah, they were hot.
We
They
had
were
really,
models.
they were really pretty ladies. All right, Galen, you
Nutrition
be
twins.
careful, have fun, and you don't see any Dragon Fest people until Friday, right?
Dragon Con.
Dragon Con, I'm sorry. Dragon
They'll
Con.
start coming out on Thursday, but it really doesn't start till Friday.
Okay.
And when you go there to have the on-site donations, do you have like a room with doors, or do you have curtains around, or how does that look?
Yes. Well, we're in 2 different locations, and
Oh,
we have some of everything. Yeah.
okay, that's excellent.
Yeah. I mean, it's huge.
All right. Will you be
We'll have over 200 and we have over 225 staff members here
Wow,
to make this drive work. Yeah.
that's awesome.
And you're in charge of all of them.
No, I am not.
Well, have fun, be careful, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, you guys are the best. Thanks, y'all.
Thank you, Galen.
Thanks,
We'll take a little
Galen.
break, be right back.
Habitat for Humanity of Marion County is a ministry dedicated to improving lives by providing affordable and decent housing. Help them help others by visiting the Habitat for Humanity Ocala